Yeah, I'm back again with a wonderful, wonderful show. So y'all get ready. I'm gonna let some of y'all come in. We do this live. We do this live. I'm gonna let some of y'all come on in. We got we got some things to talk about. We got some things to talk about. Tag reptiles already in here coming. I don't know how y'all done already got in, but I love it. I love it. I love it. Cause of Infarel. That's right. That's right. Yeah, y'all. I always say this, but I'm blessed to have a special guest tonight. Very special. Very special. So y'all stay tuned. Y'all come on in, follow. So there's some stuff going on in the world, and I want to talk about how they trying to do my guy, my dog, P Diddy. Um, his old bra saying that he used to beat her and force her to do stuff, and they trying to file charges on him. I don't know what they think if they gonna have him being a cellmate with R. Kelly or what, but she was grown. She was 19, so I don't. I just don't understand how they wasting time. Then I want to ask y'all about some more stuff. I want to ask you about like how important is it to put your family or your girlfriend on Facebook? Like how important is that, especially somebody that's in the industry like me and my guest, Infarel, straight out of Brooklyn. That's right. We got the first dude from Brooklyn in the building on Hood Hierarchy. So I'm gonna roll that intro for y'all, and we gonna come right back. Okay. Hood Hierarchy.
Ready,
Mob
go.
Cast. Every single episode, man, we gonna give them a little background.
I know how I feel because I've been through that 1,000 times.
Lovely ghetto you, beautiful ghetto you, sweet ghetto
We made so much doing that.
I rely
I started taking that money throwing the concerts. Y'all bear with me. I hope y'all can hear me. Hope y'all can hear me because this thing be playing games sometimes. I'm gonna make sure y'all can hear me. Shouldn't have did that. I gotta make sure y'all can hear me. I hope y'all can hear me. I gotta make sure. I'm sorry. And y'all should be able to hear me well now. I just have to make sure, because this is important. So, welcome back to Hood Hierarchy. Everybody's in the building. Everybody's tapping in. Like I said, we got a lot going on in the world right now. It's always something, man. Like I said, why people coming? Thanks, Tag Reptiles. Why people coming? Always coming from 20 years ago, 30 years ago, talking about somebody did something to them. Is it about a check? They trying to tap Poe P Diddy up. Then I want to know how important is it for someone to tag their friends and family on Facebook, especially people that got notoriety that's in the entertainment field. But first, before I talk about that, before I get y'all take on that, I got a special guest today. I love it. Special guest. He's straight out of Brooklyn, Bedstuy, Brooklyn. So I don't know if y'all done been to the place, but it's dope. You know, this guy got some real awesome videos. So without further ado, the one and only Infarel in the building.
Yo,
What's going
yo,
down,
yo.
good brother?
Cheers.
Cheers, cheers. How you feeling, man? How you feeling,
Feeling good, man. Blessed.
man? This this interview is a real honor, man. Cause even though you episode 76, I'm just getting my podcast mobcast thing going, and people love it, so I gotta keep doing it. But one of my homies, Havoc, actually inboxed me
That's my guy.
your trailer, man. That's the dude, man. Havoc from the formerly of the
The
SEC.
SEC cartel.
Even though he's a real life Chicago dude, little do people know. So
Mm-hmm.
I love SEC, but
Right.
I always got to rock out with the home team.
Right.
Chicago little you like Brooklyn is, man. So
I hear that too. There's a lot of
yeah,
similar things out there.
we got to ride out with the home team. So Havoc, he inboxed me your trailer. So I'm watching it, and I'm like, oh man, he got women, he got money, he doing what you're supposed to do. I said, man, I gotta interview him, man. And here we are. And then
No, we here.
I'm hitting you up, I'm texting you stuff, trying to build a little rapport. And
Right.
you call me like, man, stop texting me, man. Hey, man, you like, hey, send me your number, man. We gonna talk about it. So, man, we got right to it, man. And see, it don't take me 30, 40 years to know if somebody a good brother. Man, you talking about, oh man, this dude official. What did I tell you? If you come to
So I felt the
Chicago,
same vibe, you know what I mean? Like same
what did I tell you?
energy.
If you come to Chicago and don't let me know, then I say we're gonna have a problem.
Yeah,
Then I say I'm gonna feel away because yeah, you stuck with me now, dog. You
that's
stuck
what it
with
is.
me. But we gonna get into some stuff. Tag Reptiles said doing big things. Salute to you, Tag Reptiles. You should know him because they said it's your cousin. So what was I about to say? So I see they got some alligator on my homie Puffy, right? So
It kind of froze when you said that. I didn't catch what you just
okay, I see they making allegations on my homie Puffy, right?
said.
Saying that he abused his broad and
What,
all this
Cassie?
stuff.
I think that's her name, Cassie.
Yeah, Cassie, and this was long ago. So what do you think about this when people come out of the
Oh.
she done came $1 billion later talking about what he done to her? Like what do you think about people when this stuff
I'm gonna
happens?
be complete honest. I usually just mind my business, bro.
Right?
I usually just mind my business
Right.
and keep my thoughts to myself. But
We got you.
the answer, I think it's crazy. I think
You think it's crazy.
it's very crazy. I've heard a lot of things. We all have heard a lot of things with Puff and things like that.
Right.
This is it's crazy, bro.
Nope.
That's crazy.
But this one I'm saying, even if he did it right, somebody like with Rob Kelly, it was underage people making the accusations, right?
Right.
But when somebody is of age, can you really be violating them? Can't they just leave if they want to leave?
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's what I'm like.
But the money make you stay.
I just don't get it. And when people leave comments, we call that the streets checking in. And Tag Reptile said, "Cuzzo is Glenn, aka GS." This is my reptile account.
Yeah, I know.
Shout out to you, Glenn.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I always check in with the streets to see what they going on. Tell me what you think about this stuff we talking about too, Glenn. So let me ask you this now, because
Oh,
I'm
wait,
glad
wait,
you
wait.
said.
Didn't somebody else say something or come out? Somebody
Well,
said
she
something.
was going with Kid Cudi,
Cuddy, that's what it was.
and she told him he told him he'll blow up Kid Cudi's car, and Kid Cudi car ended up getting blown up, and Kid Cudi say she did tell me that. So that's
But
snitching.
it's crazy. I never heard a Kid Cudi car getting blown up. You?
I didn't either. I'm worse than you. I pretty much mind my business, but it's impossible now if you're on social media because it's gonna come across your phone every 5 minutes, whatever's going on. You know what I'm saying? But
Right.
yeah, I didn't hear about that, but I just can't see him blowing up somebody's car. But I have seen some people go crazy over that thing before, so I don't
Oh
know.
man.
Some of the biggest wars ever been started over women, so
Yeah.
that's interesting. What you think about this? How important is it to post your family on social media? And I looked at your social media. I see you're a real family orientated guy too.
Yeah. I think
So
it depends. It depends what lifestyle you live in. If you a
yeah.
gangster, you out there, doing your thing, then you shouldn't post it because if they can't get you, they could get them. If
Hmm.
you just a neutral dude, regular, whatever, then of course you can post. It depends. It all depends on what you out here doing.
So man, around here. So with that about posting on social media, what if it's a person like you that's in the entertainment business? Should you be posting your kids and your sisters and aunties and all that stuff?
But me personally, mm, an extent because I could be paranoid of things and things I've done in my past. I don't know if it's gonna come back or anything
Right.
like that. So I'm just real cautious with a lot of stuff that I do.
I got you. I get it 100%. You know,
Right.
Brooklyn is like the South Side of Chicago, though. So,
Uh-huh.
speaking of South Side of Chicago, there go my guy Kerry
Oh,
Calvin
yeah.
checking in. The Havoc,
Unc was
South Side
good.
Chicago, baby. That's my dude, man. He's a real good businessman. You with the right people, man.
Yeah.
I remember I was out in Vegas talking to him, and he gave me so much game in like 5 minutes. He don't even realize how much game he gave me because he like
Awesome dude, man.
put your catalog out, put your catalog out. And I used to just have music sitting in my phone for no reason, and I started putting it out, and I started getting checks, cut from just off of what he said. But so like your take on the Facebook stuff is kind of like where I'm at with it. I feel like if I was just a regular dude working, or like you said, things I might have been involved in, sometimes I might end up throwing my family member up there, but you're gonna have to go dig to find that. It ain't like every
Right.
day. Like I look at some people every day, they got to put their girlfriend up there. Now let me ask you this: how important is that for a male or a female? If they in the industry trying to come up, should they be posting their significant other on the internet?
I think it should be a whole nother page if they're doing that. Like whatever business they have,
Right,
leave that as the business and then have something else for that so it don't get confusion to
right.
get confusion to the people that you're trying to promote it out to.
Y'all hear him giving y'all the game. So I don't know what to do with this dude.
Mind you, this is just
I
my
don't think we
opinion
gonna
on things.
disagree.
I think I honestly, like, for me, the reason why I don't post a lot of things because I don't have that other page. So I don't want somebody to look on my page and be like, okay, I hear it's a song here. Okay, then his son here, his daughter here, or who's that? Oh, that's his sister, that's his dad. And then back to another song. Like it should be song, 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 like just musically inclined on that, and leave the family on something else, or just leave it
There
out.
you go. That's completely how I feel. Exactly what you said. Let me see what you think about this. because this can affect the whole nation.
Okay.
So a guy appealed a gun case in Chicago. They was trying to give him 15 years, and the judge said that the judge said that. Wait, hold on. My bad. I missed the comment. I can't diss the streets. Hold on. My bad, Reptile. Reptile said a lot of us think the Diddy stuff is about money, guilty or not. Yeah, they want them billions from Diddy Gay. He didn't do something that they told him to do.
I mean, it was, like you earlier, you mentioned R. Kelly. It was the same thing with him.
Same thing. They don't do something that they tell
It's the
them to do.
money. It's the money, man.
Just go watch Superfly. When you don't do what they tell you to do, they come for you. You know,
Right.
so you need if you're gonna be dealing with them, you need to have a plan. You need to have a backup plan for when they
Right.
come for you. But that's definitely what it is. So yeah, like I was saying about this what I was saying about this dude. Oh yeah, first of all, I need everybody to hit the likes because we need to be in that algorithm, you know. Um Infarel is nice enough to come bless y'all with his story because it's a good story. We here, y'all hit them likes, man. Let us know y'all that.
Definitely
Hit
hit
that
them
share
likes, man.
button
Show
too.
some love, man.
Hit that share, hit that like. So back to what I was saying. So a guy had a pistol case. He was facing he had 15 years in jail. He appealed it. The judge threw it out and said the felons should have the right to bear arms because they granted they let some felon get pistols because they did something like
A
lied
little
on a
lighter
food
than.
stamp apps, right? A lighter charge lied on a food stamp application or something like that, but
Okay.
it was still a felony. So he said if one felon can get a gun, all of them should be able to get a gun. So what do you think about that?
Oh, that's a majorly good one there. Uh, it's okay. I had this thing where I wanted to have like a program called Second Chance, um, which that is for felons and things like that. When they get in trouble, you got another time, another chance to be back in the civilization without the felony and things like that.
Right.
Uh, so I would say that I think it's fair. I think it's fair because, and plus, a lot of guys that get locked up, we know how it goes sometimes. Can't speak on it for everybody, but sometimes a person can get locked up and they really didn't do what they're saying that they did.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
I
So I
agree.
think yeah, everybody deserves a second chance for whatever it is.
Well, now that we got your opinion on some things, it's called hood hierarchy, man. So we got to see how hood you is before we get into other stuff, man. Because
I ain't heard, bro.
now we finna get in
I
your
ain't heard.
business. We gonna get in your business. So, what city and state are you from?
I'm from Bedstuy, Brooklyn, New York City.
Yeah. So, for people who don't understand it,
Bedford
just
Stuyvesant.
well,
That's the
just like
correct word.
Chicago, right? All we got is North Side, East Side, West Side. When you say Bed-Stuy, Brooklyn, like what exactly is that? Is that another city? Is that the city? Like how do that work?
It's a borough in New York City. So you get
Okay.
5 of them. Like it's no different like a Bronx or a Manhattan is Brooklyn, but in Brooklyn, okay. You from where? Chicago, right?
Chicago,
You in
right.
Chicago? Where at in Chicago you from?
Inglewood. That's the neighborhood
Inglewood.
though. South Side Inglewood.
Okay, it's kind of like the same thing. You in Brooklyn, Chicago, in Inglewood, Bedford Stuyvesant.
So, okay, so let me ask this. We walking y'all through New York, okay? So say Brooklyn, right? We got Brownsville, Brooklyn though. So is that the so is the borough like one big area, then you got neighborhoods inside the borough?
Correct.
There
And
you go.
that's considered East New York.
I got you.
Brown
So, what's the boroughs for people who don't know?
boroughs in New York City is just different parts of New
No, I mean,
and
what's the names of them for people who don't
oh
know?
you got Queens, you got the
Hmm.
Bronx, you got Manhattan, you got Brooklyn and Staten Island.
Oh
It's
man, you
five
probably just
five
named
boroughs.
some of the grimiest places I ever been to. Well, I just realized.
I saw your picture. You was in Brooklyn though.
Yeah, I was in
Right.
Brooklyn. Yeah, we gonna get to that. We're gonna get to that. But so what's your favorite hood movie?
Mm. Hood movie favorite. Favorite. Minister Society.
Minister Society is just always there, man. Wow, man. I mean, from young to old, Minister Society is
Yeah,
always
that
there.
it's crazy. There's a bunch I like, but you said favorite, so I'm gonna have to
Yeah,
that as my
that
favorite.
I can't argue with that. Minister Society probably the top movie that everybody picked.
Mm.
So okay, now I'm in Brooklyn and I'm hungry. You ain't nowhere around. You out of town. You down south, west coast, or wherever you at. And I call and say, "Hey man, what do I go to get something to eat? This hood. Only I can get this in
You
Brooklyn. Where are
in
you
the
sending me to?
hood? We on some on the hood tip.
Hood, hood. I might have to wear the vest
I'm gonna
going
send
in
you.
there.
I'm gonna send you somewhere close. I'm never gonna put you in harm's way or do anything on the strength or anything
Okay.
like that. But I'm gonna send you somewhere close around the way. It's either gonna be a pizza shop, Chinese food. We could go to a corner store. You can get you a chopped cheese or
A chopped cheese. What's a chopped
it's
cheese?
in or Crown's chicken.
Wait, hold on. What's the chopped cheese?
That's what I said. I'll get you in a corner
What?
store.
No, I'm saying what is it? We don't have chopped cheese. That's why I'm asking you.
And y'all should have that out there. It's just like so.
I never heard of it.
It depends. Like how I get mine, I get it with the ground beef, um, cheese, a bunch of cheese. I get two different type of cheeses. I get the cheddar cheese, and I like
Yeah.
mozzarella cheese on mine.
So that's what I'm saying. Is it a sandwich, a burger? Like what is it?
It's like a sandwich,
So is it like a square sandwich or like a sub sandwich or what?
like what you call it? Like a hero. Y'all call it
Oh,
hero?
okay. Right. The closest it sound like, but you said ground beef, so I don't know.
That's
The
what I put
closest
on
thing we
mine.
might have to it is a Philly cheesesteak. That's like the closest thing that we might have.
Mm-hmm.
That ain't I think. What kind of chicken you said?
No, I said ground beef with the
No,
chicken.
you said something else. You said another
Oh,
another
I saw
meal.
Crown's chicken.
That's a
Crown's chicken is like a uh no he said Crown's. Crown's chicken is like a KFC ish
oh,
low
okay. So
class
that's the name of the
Popeyes
chicken place.
KFC. Yeah,
Crown's
and you
chicken.
get the biscuit, the chicken, things like that. That's why I just go and get the biscuit and the chicken. I don't get nothing else.
Crown's chicken. We used to have a Brown's chicken. So
Brown. Y'all got White
yeah.
Castles?
White cat. Hold on. We got the streets checking in. Hold on. That's right, Tag Reptiles. He said he already smashed the like button. But did you smash that share button, cousin? Send this to somebody, man. Everybody share. Everybody like it. Uh Susie Wilson said White Castles. Susie,
Oh, I
White
was gonna say
Castles
that.
is a
I was gonna say
national
that.
spot. We can get White Castles. We got
Y'all
them
got
all in
White Castles
Chicago.
out there?
Yeah, we got White Castles. Yeah, we got White Castles all day.
Yeah, I'm in Tampa right now. They have what's the crystals. It's called crystals.
Crystals, yeah. I like Crystals better. Crystals is like a beefed up White Castles. I like Crystals
You
better.
like crystals better than White Castle?
I like Crystals better. I some places I don't care what they got. If I see Crystals, I'm getting some Crystals. I like Crystals better.
Okay.
Even though it's like the same thing, but Crystals is like a beefed up White Castles.
It
Crystals and
is. It
Waffle
is.
House. I see them. I'm going. We don't have that in Chicago. Crystals and Waffle House. You know, well, my Uncle Deli Dale always gonna go to Waffle House. But I like Crystals. Everybody else be like, oh, that Crystals. Um, come on now. Takaya Miller said Popeyes. Listen, I want Brooklyn food. Okay,
Mhm.
I want Brooklyn food. Now let me get to this. Then I'm gonna get off the food. Y'all
Pizza.
just gonna have to go to Brooklyn. Why do people try and compare y'all pizza to Chicago pizza when we all know Chicago pizza is better? Could you explain that?
The reason why I can't explain it because I never had a Chicago pizza,
Right,
but
right,
I'm willing to bet whatever Brooklyn, New York pizza, not Brooklyn, New York
right.
is pizza is better than Chicago pizza. Because I've never heard nobody going
Don't lose your
respectfully.
money.
I
Me,
never heard.
some kind of way,
I've
me
never
and
heard
you
of
are gonna
nobody
have a
going
taste test. Some kind
for
of way.
going to Chicago. I've never heard nobody say I'm going to Chicago. I'm getting a pizza. They usually say I'm going to New York. I'm gonna give me a slice, whatever, something like that.
We
Respectfully,
gonna have a taste off some kind of way, man. So you done started something.
I'm gonna personally fly out there just for
We
this.
got. That's right. We gonna do the. Oh, y'all got one more thing too that runs with us, right? We had this thing called the Maxwell Polish. Y'all got the
Maxwell
Nathan's
Polish.
hot dogs.
Oh,
We got
okay.
the Maxwell Polish. We put mustard and grilled onions on it. The same way they treat Nathan's out there,
With the
that's
chip.
how we treat Maxwell Polish. So we're gonna have to do the pizza and we're gonna have to do the Nathan's, man. And I'm gonna show you the Chicago is that thing, man.
Mm.
So
You know what's funny? I don't like Nathan's.
oh, you don't?
Nope.
You you know what? I had Nathan's at Coney Island though. I said if I'm gonna do it right, I gotta go to Coney Island where the Warrior was at if I'm gonna eat a Nathan's.
Yeah.
And I ain't gonna lie, it wasn't that bad, man. I can't put it down, but it still ain't that Chicago thing, though, man. But it was cool. I had worse. Hold
Now
on,
the
tag
Italian
reptiles is the man. He know
oh
what
yeah,
it's about.
he I could see his
He
comment too.
he messed with that Waffle
Oh, he
House. He
said
said
Waffle
Waffle
House.
House is where it's at, and the dirty Frank truck. Okay, y'all.
Now
Okay, y'all.
the trucks is cracking too. I ain't even gonna front.
The
I can't
trucks,
hold you with that. Yeah, the trucks.
the
Mm-hmm.
trucks. So yeah, that's what y'all do if y'all go to Brooklyn. If it don't work out, hit his Instagram, hit his Facebook, inbox him, tell him he sent you.
Oh shit.
So, and you can thank him too if it does work. Now, let me ask you this. Now, this is different because I know different times there, but I ask everybody this. So, when you was coming up, Chairman Fred Hampton said we don't say gangs. What street tribes was in Brooklyn? Like, what was in the neighborhood?
Say that one. What street?
What street tribes? Yeah, we don't say gangs. We
Oh
say street
yeah,
tribes.
no. When I was coming up in Brooklyn, it wasn't like too many gangs or anything like that. It was just like it wasn't even blocks or anything like it was people. It was like a
Right?
person that was that like this guy here, he official.
Is
He
that dude?
yes, it was like that.
Ah, wow. So I get it. So
Yeah,
people was holding their own more,
yeah.
and
But
they had them a crew or
everybody's
something,
scared of
right?
that man in this
So would
area.
that would
And
that one bad dude like have him a crew, or would it just be like,
yeah, definitely had a crew. But
okay,
they he was the fed one around the way. And then you
right?
have this
Then he
other guy
have a crew. I
on that
get it.
side. That's how it was.
Dope, dope, dope. Okay, well, look like he hood, y'all. He done came through the screening, so we know he the man. So now I gotta ask you some stuff. How did you get into the music game?
I've been doing music since I was 9 years old. My sister, I always tell a story. Um, it is a real story. You can ask her; she'll say the same thing. It started with me wanting drums and things like that. I never got the drums, so she gave me pots and pans. So I was banging on that. That was my drums. It worked.
Right.
I couldn't tell me I ain't had no drums. That's what it was for me. I got older. Um, Big Daddy Kane was my like inspiration for the music and things like that. You too.
Salute,
I see. Salute to that man.
salute.
He's the reason why I even wanted to rap or do anything with music like that. It was him.
He just the
To the-
coolest. He
I
just
know,
the
right?
still.
Like
He just the
he
coolest.
was that dude.
That like I done met a lot of celebrities, and that's the only person I keep missing, man.
Yeah, I
And
gotta
he
do
one
my
of my
thing,
idols,
brother.
man.
I'm gonna
So,
send you a record tonight that I did.
oh
Dedication to that man.
man, I need to hear it, man. I love me some Big Daddy. So,
I even grew my hair like the flat top and everything because of him.
oh, straight up.
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay. So, with you being in Brooklyn, New York, period,
Hmm.
coming up around all these people that's making it, like, who was some of the people that was like your idol like, not even your idol, just people you like, man, if they can do it, I know I can do it besides Big Daddy.
Um, I paid a lot of attention to Nas.
Nas.
Nas was he played a heavy pact in my life on just things and that what it was Illmatic.
Right.
Crazy, crazy. Still bump that to this day.
I do too.
Um, that Jay-Z.
Of
The
course.
list goes on, man. Like
How far away was you from Jay-Z?
well, Jay-Z from Marcy, 8 blocks maybe,
Wow.
about eight
Wow.
blocks.
So did you ever see him or you just
I've seen him.
dope? So he'd
He
be
used
right
to
in the
try to
hood, huh?
holler at my cousin a lot and things like that.
Wow.
And I kind
No,
of wish he would have gave him some type of play. We here.
uh, hey, you know what? I got a Jay-Z story, right?
What's up?
So now this is before the internet, but this back in the '90s. Even though I'm 25 now, I still was around stuff in the '90s. Okay, y'all don't try and
Right.
figure it out. Put your calculators up, okay? So
I'm 22.
my brother plugged me with a guy, and he had a brother in New York that was from Brooklyn. There was a
Hmm.
rapper. So he did you know Half a Meal?
Half a million. The name sounds very
He
familiar.
had he had he had some big stuff. He had a deal. He ended up committing
He's from
suicide
Brooklyn.
though. Yeah, he's from Brooklyn.
He's from Brooklyn. Yo, his name sounds mad familiar.
He got some songs like Spice One.
Mhm.
He was out more like 2000, 2003. But he was the man. He had got a deal and stuff. But me and him would be talking this, and he's like, man, we should do a song with this cat Jay-Z. Like, man, he the hot next thing out of New York. So I'm like, hey, let's do it. And he like, yeah, man, we gonna have to pay him though. I'm like, man, Chicago, we really don't pay for nothing. I'm like, man, if you think it's gone, he like, man, we do this with Jay-Z, instant deal. I'm like, forget it, man. How much you want? And I promise you, this is like when ain't no
2000?
this is like when his first album was out. This is
Oh,
like
the first
in the
album,
'90s.
Reasonable
Yeah.
Doubt.
When he
What's
hit
that,
with
like
the song with Foxy
94?
Brown, there ain't no Negro.
Yeah. I think
This
that's
when he
like
first out. So I knew who he
94,
was,
maybe,
but
something like that.
I knew who he was, but I like so he like, man, I'm telling you, we do the song with him. So he called me back to tell me how much it is. I'm like, so how much they want? He like, man, I can make it happen. 25, you got 25? And I'm like, man, I'm not finna get no $2,500 to some dude that I don't really know. He like, no, you need 25,000. They want 50 grand. I'm like,
Oh,
man, get out of here,
wow.
man. And
Back
this was
then?
back when he started. This
That's
is how Jay. This was they
that's
mind when they
crazy.
started.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, so was he really that dude then?
I mean, he's always been that dude, but that number kind of
Man, he wanted
uh,
50. And I'm
Jesus
like,
Christ.
no way. I'm like, first of all, Tupac just dissed him. Like, I'm not paying this dude.
Mm.
But hey, if I would have had, he was right though. If we would have had that Jay-Z feature, I think it would have done something for us though. But it's just like that did make me start paying attention to New York people's attitudes though. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, so it's like with you, what kind of rapper would you consider yourself like a
All around.
uh I don't know if they call it a gangster rapper, a hip hop rapper, a party
Everything.
rapper,
Like just all around. I
all around.
I don't see it's nothing that I can't do. I've
Right.
been doing it for too long, and like it's embedded in me. I
Yeah, because
will
I was
go to
looking, I
sleep,
was checking out your video.
everything.
What is it? What is it? We running out of time. What's the video? It got a woman in it.
Running out of time. Running out of time.
It got a woman with blonde hair, nice thick,
My
pretty
fiance.
woman.
Yeah.
What's the name of it?
Oh my God. We ain't got forever.
We ain't got forever. Now I'm gonna tell you somewhere I like how you directed, had that video directed. I don't know if you did the director,
Yeah, I
but
wrote the
it's like,
script for that video.
okay, I love how you did it. I might have to get you to do something for me because you got it like a movie, and you ain't even in the video at first.
Right.
I don't even see you, and then you pop in. I'm like, man, that's dope how he did that. It was dope. But all your stuff I'm looking at, I'm like, man, he really landing out. You using that drone right on a lot of that
Or
stuff, and it's
yeah,
just
on that
like
video, yeah, definitely.
I'm
Hmm.
like, man. So with that being said, I'm gonna just hop to it because I don't want to miss it. What's going on with distribution, man? When you say distribution, that's your new joint, right?
Right, correct.
What are you doing? What is that about? Because the trailer got me. So I didn't even find the song. I'm just let the trailer like
Before I
you're gonna
answer
have to
that,
explain this.
what did the trailer give you? Because I did
Man,
the
I,
trailer.
I'm gonna tell you something, man, on the real, man. I saw a lot of myself in the trailer, man. I saw a boss in the trailer that's having it. And everybody might say like anybody can have women and stuff, but nah, it's just the way you laid it, the way for you not to have the song, that sends me back to want to see the song. Like normally people do something and you hear the song, like, oh, okay.
Right,
But it's like now you didn't got my attention twice, you know.
right.
So that's what it did to me. It got me wanting to see the song because I could have took one of your videos and put it on the little promo clip, but I wanted the trailer to do to people what it did to me. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
and
yeah. So
that's
what
why
is
I
that
did it.
song about?
I did it that way for that purpose of exactly what you said. That's why I didn't have the music in. As far as the song, see when I think it, going back to, I'm gonna answer that question. Going back to what you said originally with the one with my fiance in it, with
Right.
that, and you said the movie feel. So I think like that as far as the videos and stuff like that. Just being creative, trying to be a little
Okay.
more creative than just the average. Just let's just do the video and make it about drugs and things like that. But the song is about drugs and things like
Okay.
that.
Like
Um,
Flintstones vitamins and stuff or stuff like that.
kind of. If you want,
Okay.
you can put it that
Cool.
way.
Cool. Okay. Cool. Cool.
um, yeah.
Yeah.
So
So
okay, my
that's
bad.
what it's about.
Yeah, definitely. That's what it's
So
about.
when is it dropping, or did it drop already?
No, January.
Okay. And you
Yeah.
doing that through Game
Oh, this is
Changer?
through, yeah, definitely Game Changer, Bungalow Records, Universal Music Group. But yeah, Game Changer. That's what I'm repping. That's what it is. We going
Man,
all the way.
you gotta
All the
come
way.
hard if you're on Game Changer, man. Shout out to
Definitely.
Havoc again.
Havoc,
You,
man.
you
He
gotta
changed my
come,
life, man. He changed my
man. That's
life. He got me to see things differently and stuff like that. Like he's just he's a great guy, man. And I could
man.
tell
Havoc
with him.
Havoc then changed a lot of people's life. If you know your hip hop history,
Mhm.
Havoc has been changing a lot of people's life for a long time. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So that's dope to hear that, man. I like to hear good stuff about good people. Hold
Yeah.
on, we got the streets checking in. My guy Boogie Flavors from out there in San Diego, Trey Boogie. He said, "Tell Infrared DJ Let Loose what's up."
What up? What's good, son? Salute to you, King.
Yeah, see they know you.
That's what up,
So
man.
when you say you got that movie feel, are you thinking about dropping some movies or anything
Yeah,
soon?
I would love to get into a movie, but it's not going to be the average movie that people think that I want to be. I want to do horror movies.
Horror
Yeah,
movies. Y'all hear that? Hit
Zack
the like,
Snyder.
y'all. Hit the like, y'all. For him just not being regular. But what you expect from somebody from Brooklyn, man. That's how they do. So yeah, man. So how many albums do you got out right now? You got like how much stuff you got out?
I cut a lot of things off and took a lot of
Okay.
things down for this of what I'm doing right now. It's probably the best thing that I've done. I didn't want no backlash from anybody or anything or anything
I
to be
got you.
used from previously and stuff like that. So it's like a
Right,
fresh
you in
start.
full control of this stuff.
Correct.
Right. So how important is that, man? Like, how important is it to like, besides just putting your music out through DistroKid or something, like record something, put it out. How important is it to have your business together dealing with somebody like Havoc and Game Changer? Like how
It's
different?
definitely like depending on your situation. Some people get into a situation and then they slack off, and they slack off because they have a emotion behind them to feel like they can do this, I'm gonna do this, or I'm just gonna chill, and they're gonna put
Right.
all the work on to that person.
Right.
Me personally, I work just as hard, just as much as Havoc does too,
Right.
and he gives his 100 1000%, then I feel like I
Right.
should give my 100 or 1000% as well, and we
Right.
both can elevate from there. And I
Man,
think that's the beauty that I have with him and things like that. Like we see each other
yeah, man,
and we
that
hang out.
and makes prime example. If he wasn't working, we wouldn't be doing this interview.
There
You
you
know what
go.
I'm saying? So
Right,
it's just like, and
right.
like I say, he sent it to me. I watched the trailer. I'm like, man, I gotta know more. I gotta know more about this dude. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's what it's all about, man. Just like on the real, not to take nothing away from nobody else, but I really don't even start promoting interviews until the day of because people attention span so short that they forget.
Mm-hmm.
Soon as I send it to you, we had to work out a few kinks,
Right, right.
but but
Right.
you got right to promote. You got right on it. You got right on it, and it's just like
Right.
I send the stuff to some people, man. They don't put it up,
That's what I'm
or
saying.
they don't have it on their page. They take it down. I'm like,
Hmm.
I did this to help you too. Like,
Yeah,
why
right.
you know what I'm saying?
It's
It's
like,
like,
they in a sense they already big headed, like everything is just good for them, and they just fall back, and they will sit there and let you do all the work, and that ain't cool, man.
shit. And,
That
and
ain't
what's
cool.
so crazy about people like that? They'll let you do all the work, and if it don't work out, they blame you.
They blame you.
But if you do all the work and it
Absolutely.
works, they want to keep all the money and not pay you for
a
doing
hundred
it.
percent of your it's facts. You're right.
you,
It's like I
you
don't know
can't
why it's like that, but it's like that.
you cannot win with them people. Oh no, we got the street still here. Boogie Flavor said DJ Lego's upstate's New York's finest DJ. My guys C Styles and Mel Love out there in Harlem. Yeah, shout out to Harlem. You know what? To the Vorals, man. Maybe I could be wrong, but so far I've just done dealt with Brooklyn dudes, Harlem dudes, and Queens dudes, right? So let me ask you this. Seem like the Brooklyn dudes is the hustlers to me, man. Seem like they the hustlers. Seem like the Queens dudes, especially Southside, Jamaica, grimy. They
Uh-huh.
grimy. Seem like Harlem is hustlers, but will kill you quicker. But seem like Brooklyn, man, you could just get money. No disrespect to nobody else.
Right.
Seem like I could just get money with Brooklyn dudes all day. Seem like they put the money for it. But am I wrong? Like how is it?
Brooklyn is grimy.
Grimy.
Uh uh we considered the shooters.
Right, right, right,
Harlem is considered the fly guy, the flashy, the fly, the wavy, all of that. Um Bronx, I would say my opinion,
off
because
with your head.
I done been out there.
What? What up
It's
with?
Bronx is grimy to me.
Right, off with your head with the Bronx.
Bronx is grimy. It's ruthless in the Bronx.
Let me tell you how ruthless the Bronx is. Won't nobody take me there when I'm out there.
There
Like, nah, we ain't gonna go over
you
there.
go.
So,
Bronx
dude,
is what's his sound view and all of that.
right,
Way back. There was a chick who stayed in Soundview.
right,
I don't know how I remember this, but I remember um she stayed in the P's over there, right?
right,
So I'm just trying to go see Shorty, whatever.
right,
Walking in there, I get approached like, yo, who you here to see? I made my way past that. I'm going now get to the, this is before I get to the building. Now I get to the building and it's another group. And then from that point, I ain't even going front, yo. I just turned around
Right.
and then just called. I was like, yo, you come to where I'm at. Like, come over
Right.
here.
How much do I got to go through? Like, you the president or something?
Right. Ended that relationship with that right there. Whatever that was going to be was done. From that,
Right.
done. Yeah.
Yeah, man. I show. You know one thing about Brooklyn now, like my little homies from Brooklyn, they even GDs out there and stuff too. They bang in Brooklyn for real now too, and
Everything.
they bang heavy. And like you say, they are shooters. They definitely They definitely shooters. So I could see that. Oh, hold on, they still checking in. You know what? And Boogie Flavors got the podcast too. Let's chop it up, man. You gonna have to go on there and represent with him too. He said facts. BK are shooters, Harlem are players, and Bronx is super grimy.
Yeah, there you
I
go.
miss New York. Right. That's exactly what he
Salute to
said.
you, King. Word.
Yeah, I'm sure I
Thanks
have
for
to
checking in.
I'm sure I have to put y'all together. So the movie that I seen on the trailer, is that
Uh-huh.
the video?
That
Because
is
it's a movie. The trailer is definitely a movie.
that's
Is that the video too?
it's a trailer. What I did was I took some of the stuff from that and just created something with it and made it into a trailer. And I didn't want no music to it. I just wanted
Right.
that what you call it? What's the word? Help me out.
The
Um
visual.
no, as
The
far as the
visual.
music. The
Yeah. Oh, the soundtrack music. I guess that's what you.
yeah, you know what I'm trying to say.
Right.
So I just put that in there and just made it happen from that point. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, I'm finna hit them with something else because
What's up?
I don't dare want to just make them think you're just a rapper.
Mm.
You do the production too,
Oh,
correct?
definitely.
You know, I'm actually gonna get some stuff from you. I was going through your stuff. I'm like, okay, yeah, this is nice.
That's what's up.
So, because I got an artist I work with, Twisty Too Sweet. She's actually from Buffalo, but she up this way
That's
with
a
her.
state.
She needs some New York flavor. So
Okay.
I heard just like, yeah, that's what we need. So what's your process when you write?
When I write,
When you write your lyrics?
I like to be I don't like spot writing. Spot writing is when, say you call me for a feature, I come to
Right.
the studio and I write right there. I
Right.
feel like you don't get the best me when I do it that way. But if you let me know ahead of time and then I could sit there and I could work on something, then you'll get the best me at that point.
You
Yeah.
know what happened to me, man? Now I'm gonna tell you the truth. This is interview, y'all, but I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna give me a little something in it because we talking real
Right.
stuff. I'm gonna tell you the truth. I hated spot writing. I used to love to like have notebooks and stuff, right? So one time, my homeboy Psycho Paul, my engineer producer, he's like, man, just punch in, just freestyle it. I'm like, no. So he made me do a song like that. So I played a song. My cousin Rick is like the hardest critic I got, right? I played a song. I know he finna like, ooh, you messed that up. He's like, oh man, you went in on this one. I'm like, what? So now I'm playing the songs to people that I'm punching in on, and they, oh man. And I was mad. I'm like, the time I took to craft these other masterpieces, you fools, go back and listen. And it's like, that kind of took me away from writing. It ups kind of people don't understand when you're a writer. It's like being a writer for real. It's like
Right. Yeah.
that's fun. That's the fun part of it.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, I'm gonna get back to writing because it just eases your mind to be able to write your thoughts out and like you say, ride to the beat and construct it. So what about when you do your production?
When
How
I do
you do that?
I'll sit there a lot of the times. I could sit there and come up with it's usually off of me rapping of something. It's every
Okay.
time. It always worked that way. And then but how I do it as far as production, I start on the drums and the snare,
Right.
and then I go to melodies.
Right.
I know a lot of people who start with the melody first, like damn
Right.
near everybody. I want to say start with the melody. I don't know why, I don't know how, but that's their way. This is my way, and I start
Right.
with that, and then it just goes. It just start going,
Right.
and it depends if I'm sampling or not.
So do you make beats for other people? Well, I know you do, but like, do you have a person in mind when you make a beat?
No,
So you just do your thing.
I just go straight in and do it. Yep.
Let me ask you this: how important is it for being true to your lyrics that you
Very
write?
important. So important to the point where I won't accept nothing if I didn't write it.
What
For
about
me,
somebody on your production? What if somebody on your production is a cornball?
it's the same way. The same rule
So let me
applies.
ask you this. Ooh, you ready for this?
I'm ready. Let me get a sip of water.
You're gonna need the water. Takashi 69 wants you to do his album.
Oh,
He
oh,
got
wait.
that $1 million budget for you. What you doing?
He want me to just produce a record for him?
He wants to do the whole album. He got the $1 million budget. What
Oh,
you
send
doing?
that. Yo, send that.
You put your tags on it too?
Do I have to?
That's what I'm saying is, do you care about somebody's personal
Nah,
business
you know what? No,
if they pay
I'm
you?
gonna be for real with that.
Right.
I don't think this has anything to do with morals.
Right.
I don't think this is forget everything. This is a business move. I'm in a entertainment business,
Right.
and I feel like as far as what you're saying right there, I would make beats for him. I would do his album.
And I'm with you. It's like when you go to Best Buy and buy something, they don't say, "Hey, wait a minute, you are a murderer. You snatch chains. Get out of the store. We don't want to do business with you." And
Yeah,
it's like you say, it's a business move because I be in when I'm in the Dominican or I'm in Puerto Rico or whatever, they blasting Takashi, going crazy over
right.
him.
It's crazy.
It's like a whole nother bag. So it's like I just don't I don't be understanding how people take these street codes and
You
dump
know
them
what it is?
into the music, just like Havoc straight from the street. It
Mm-hmm.
don't get y'all just go do y'all homework. It don't get more gangster than somebody like Havoc, right? But he made some major plays happen for
Definitely.
people. So it's like
I'm
you
one of
you
them.
you can't always take that street stuff with you. You just can't.
It be the I feel like it's two different types of politics. It's the regular politics, and then you got street politics. But street politics seems to not apply when there's pressure involved.
Right.
They crack, they fold,
Right.
and
That,
then the snitching come involved and things like that. So
woo,
it
woo.
just gets crazy,
You
man.
know what? Since you brought up the word, I don't always like to talk about snitching because it just gets worn out. But I just got a question.
What's up?
Can you snitch on a dead person?
Can you snitch? Can you snitch on a dead person?
Can you snitch on a dead person?
Yeah,
You know,
that's
so
still pointing a finger.
okay, but
He not here,
is that a
so
good thing?
it's
Like
a
prime,
one-sided story. That's all. That's what that is.
prime
You
example.
can say whatever. He can't say nothing. He or
Prime
she.
example. If I
Yeah.
get arrested for something and I say one of my dead friends did and they say, "Oh well, we gotta let you go." Is that a bad move or is that a good move for me?
He not here. Let's go
Should I
ahead.
go do that time? Should I
Yo.
go do the time, or should I put it on my dear friend?
Oh man. This is grimy. Why you doing this to me, man? Why you doing this to me, man?
Hey man,
Um,
hood hierarchy. You shouldn't have
um,
told us all this good stuff about this hood stuff about you, man. So your opinion matters, man.
yo, I think this is foul. This is foul. But he ain't here. It's nothing gonna happen to him.
Right.
And you, hey, if that's gonna free you, you could get back home to your family, and he not here. Then I guess direct it over there. But if he here, then just do your time, man.
Yeah, if he here to I'm with you, man. See, me and you agree too much, man, because
I love it. That's
you
great.
just making sense. Everything you're saying is making sense. And to me, for people to say that you can snitch on a dead person,
Nah, he
I'll
ain't here.
never understand that. But what I want to know about these streets that we came up in,
Mm-hmm.
who is making these rules nowadays, man? The people in the comments? Because
Uh,
it's just like
it's a new rule every day,
it's a
and
new rule every day, man.
back to
It
the
makes you not even
politics.
want to be in the streets at all because it's too many rules, man. It, being
It's
being a
it's
being a street dude, it's a new rule every day. One more since we on the street thing and the snitching thing. So we got the Young Thug and Gunner situation.
oh.
So everybody's saying Gunner is a rat because he said the drugs in the car weren't mine, and it was only him and Young Thug in the car, and they said, "So is YSL a gang?" And he said, "Yeah, it's a
He
gang,
said, yeah.
but let's remember, YSL is Bloods. He's a Crip, and on songs they're saying YSL is a gang. So is the man a snitch? That's what I want to know in your book. And everybody hit the like. And if anybody want to tap in on that, we got a few minutes left, so let us know. So is the man a
That one
snitch?
there, I can't even really too much answer that.
Right.
Um,
Okay.
I,
If
I don't
me and
I
you
don't know I
ride,
don't know
if
the,
me and
the
you in the
full
car together,
details.
if me and you in the car together, and I got some drugs,
I see what you're doing.
and I got some drugs, and they pull us over, should I take my weight or should I let you go to jail for my drugs too?
You should take your weight.
That's what
Or
I think.
you
If
you
you
can
got
you
no
can
clue that I got these
either that.
drugs,
See, the thing is, me personally, I would never throw on whatever I did onto another person. I
right,
wouldn't put that on another person, even if it's somebody younger. That's because I see a lot of times where let's say there's this younger guy, and they'll put it on him and be like, "Look, you don't got no charges. You
right,
could just take this, yada yada, and things like
exactly.
that." But why ruin that little man? You know things like that. Like just you did it. You own up to it. That's how. That's just my opinion.
You
How I
know, I
feel.
was telling somebody, what if you take a case for somebody and they out there in the street still doing wild stuff or whatever, and they get killed the next week or the next day? Now you sitting in jail with this dude's prime example. Rest in peace, King Von. Him and Dirk had him and Dirk had a case together. Then he gets killed. How that would be messed up if Dirk took the case for him and then he gets killed. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
Yeah.
the best way is, man, whoever telling y'all this in these comments, it's not gangster not to take your own way. You're just as bad as a snitch if you let somebody go to jail for something you did. Don't be no fool and go do 20 years for somebody else's pack. That's just me. I'm not doing it, man. I'm just not. I'm sorry.
Just do it yourself. That way, there's nobody to tell on.
Do it yourself.
You either
Do it.
say I did it or plead the fifth.
Do it yourself. So before we get out of here, man, because I can hold you hostage all day talking to you, man.
I'm with you. I'm here.
What's your next move with the music? What you got coming up that they need to know about?
Um, I'm currently working on this mixtape.
Mhm.
I'm also, the distribution and things like that. I'm about to present another single. I think this one is something crazy.
Okay.
So y'all can look forward to that as well. Um, and what it is. I'm trying to see about this Grand Theft Auto 6. I would like to have my record on Grand Theft Auto 6 as well. That was the other one that I was.
So right now when they get off, because they're gonna ask me, If they want to find your music, where can they find it at right now for what you
Oh,
got
it's
out
on
right now?
every platform.
Every
Every
platform.
any think of it is there.
Yeah, I get
It's
it.
everywhere.
Infarel. Don't ask me the name of it. Okay.
Right. Whether it's a
Okay.
Spotify, Apple Music,
Infarel.
whatever
Yeah.
it is, it's there. It's
Put
up there.
pull them up, man. Well, hey,
And make sure to follow me on Instagram at
that's
the
what I was
real
about to say.
Infarel. My Facebook is Infarel Wilson. So y'all can hit me up there. And I
So,
respond.
so the
So y'all can
Instagram
send me
is
a message. I respond to that.
the real Infarel, right?
Correct.
Okay. Y'all hit them up, man. Hey, man, you done gained a friend for life with me, dog. So anything
Same
you
here,
need,
bro. And I appreciate you and I appreciate this, man.
man,
Thank
I'm
you.
I'm rocking with you, man. I'm rocking with Havoc all the way, definitely. So anything you need from me that you think I can help you with, we on social media with each other now. So hey, if you see something want to come out or something, just let me know, man. And when I'm your way, I'm gonna be at you, dog.
I do need something. I do
What
need
you
something.
need?
Can I get $1,000,000?
You can get $1,000,000. This is what I'm gonna do, cause I mess with you. I rock with you, man. I'm gonna write you a note. I'm gonna
Okay.
write you a note.
I like
I
notes.
want you to go in the bank, man, and tell them to give me my money. Get 2 million though.
Mm,
You keep 1 million. I'm gonna write you a note, man.
okay.
I can text it to you.
I might be gone for a while, but we're gonna make it happen.
Hey, but let's go find 1 million. We can
Let's
we
get it. Now we're gonna get to it.
if
We
you
can
do
get
your
to it.
part and I do my part, we can get to some money, baby. I
Exactly.
don't know how much we gonna get, but we gonna,
Exactly. I'm with it.
we might go a little over that million. A couple hundred
Right.
of them. So that
Let's do
let's
it.
get it cracking.
Right.
But I can't just let you go.
Okay.
The way we end every single show is I say, "What's the hood?" and you say your hood, and I hit the end. So let me know what's up. What's the hood?
Brooklyn, New York, Tampa, Florida, Ybor City. What up?